Well, and hello. I am back. Can you believe it? It has been such a long time. I have missed you, and I hope that you have missed us. But guess what? We are back. It is time for us to get started with so much information for our listeners, for our audience. Today is the first day of the new Women Within podcast. We are going to be here every Sunday from 4:30, delivering content for you, making sure that women are well. Yes, the I Am That Woman movement is back, stronger, better, and more courageous than ever. I'm Twyler Jenkins, founder and CEO of the I Am That Woman movement, and today is the first broadcast of the Woman Within podcast. We are here to help you listen, learn, and live a better life more holistically to help you get to your next. And so I am excited about how we are relaunching. We took a little break, took a little pause. I was that woman that actually put her oxygen mask on to take a few minutes to just, sit back, rewind, because this year has been quite the year. I don't know if that's been what it's been for you, but certainly for me. And I'm not that woman to get on screen living one life and off screen living another life. So I decided to pause, to reset, to refocus, and to bring the I Am That Woman movement back stronger, better than ever. And there's no better way to do that than with new team members. Yes, we have new board members. We have current board members. So I'm excited today to be introducing you to some of our amazing board members. I am telling you, y'all better get ready for us. I mean, we were already great, but now we are going to be doing even more amazing things. So I hope that you are ready for us to deliver fresh new programming, fresh new content, a fresh new podcast with women from all over the country. Some of the changes that we have made: we are a global women's wellness movement. That means that every sister is a sister. So it does not matter if you are Black, white, Asian, Indian, Hispanic. We want you in this sisterhood. Now more than ever, we need to come together because women are stressed out. And let me tell you how I know. 400,000 women are out of jobs right now. 400,000. 300,000 of those women are African-American women. And so many women are suffering, even if they are still thriving and working, doing 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 jobs of those who are no longer there. So now more than ever, we need to check in and check on each other and make sure we are good. Let me give you a couple of other statistics on why we do this work for the I Am That Woman movement, helping you to be more holistically mind, body, and spirit, helping you to make sure you get to your next, but with intention and in a healthy way. So we help you to focus on your spiritual, nutritional, physical, mental, emotional, and financial well-being. And here's why. Because the statistics don't lie, and they're terrifying. The consequences of chronic stress aren't abstract. They're deadly. And women are bearing the brunt. 75 to 90% of all doctor visits are stress related. According to the American Institute of Stress, we're not just tired, we're sick. Women are twice as likely as men to experience anxiety and depression, with chronic stress being a primary trigger. Anxiety and Depression Association of America gave that statistic. Chronic stress increases women's risk of heart disease by 40%. Do you hear me? And heart disease kills one woman every 80 seconds in the United States. That's from the American Heart Association. Women experiencing high stress levels have 2.3 times greater risk of dying from stroke, heart disease, or cancer compared to those with lower stress. That statistic is from the Harvard Medical School. And 63% of working women report feeling burned out, with many experiencing physical symptoms, including insomnia, headaches, digestive issues, and chronic pain. That's from the Deloitte Women at Work report. I can go on and on, giving you very, very, very dire statistics on women and stress and how it is alarming. And what can we do about it? Well, the I Am That Woman movement is here to help you with that. We are here to give you tools, resources, information, events, programs like this podcast that's going to be helping you navigate your wellness, help you to keep your head on your shoulders in a way that allows you to put your oxygen mask on first. And I, not just me, but I have a team. And today, I want to introduce you to some of our team members because I can't do this alone. And I think this work is important. And so one of our newest team members is not just somebody who has supported us, who's actually attended a retreat. And although he may not be a woman, he definitely is a man who supports women in their endeavors to make sure that we stay healthy, we stay wise, and we stay strong. So let me introduce you to none other than Jawaan Avant. What's up, my brother? Uh-oh, you're on mute. Got to ask you to unmute.
I'm out here talking to myself. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. The story of Zoom. I'm muting.
Right. We still in that era. Uh-oh, unmute. How are you?
Blessed and highly favored. Can't complain. Thanks for the introduction.
That's awesome. So, Jawaan, I have you on first because I know you're going to have to leave us first before we finish. But just tell us a little bit about yourself before I introduce our other new and current board members.
Yes. So my name is Jawaan Avant. I'm an independent financial advisor for an independent firm called Legacy Wealth Group. We work with individuals and business owners, helping them make smarter and better financial decisions. Education is our main goal. We hold our clients accountable. We teach them how to, put these tools into place, how to, put their goals, align their goals with where they're trying to go in the most efficient way possible. But I'm also a father of four, married, loving life, just joined the church. So everything is good on that front. And I'm so happy to be a part and support the I Am That Woman movement, even on a deep level, being a part of the board. Always been a big believer from the very moment that I met Twyler. I just think this is an awesome community that's being built. And why not be a part of something from the ground floor? I'm a part of the ground floor when it comes to financial planning for most of my clients, because you don't have to be a millionaire to get started. So why not be on the ground floor with something that's so amazing as this?
Thank you, Jawaan. I appreciate that. And I've always appreciated your support and all the connections that you continuously make for us for this movement. All right, next, one of our next newest board members. I'm so excited about this young lady. She has so much courage and she has just so much. She called me. It was like, Twyler, I know you do these fabulous retreats once a year and, but I need community like now. Like I need some women that I can just be connected with and hold space with and get poured into and just receive something. I said, Mariah, you talking my language, sister. So come on to the stage, Mariah Owens. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Everything is good. Everything's well. My name is Mariah Sampson. I'm 29 years old. I specialize in child development. I did go to school for child development. I have been a teacher's assistant since 2016. So my passion is really just working with children, and I'm really excited to be a part of this movement.
Thank you so much, Mariah. I appreciate you being here. And our next guest now, they are no strangers to the I Am That Woman movement. Marilyn Render, what's up, my sister?
Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Twyler, Jawaan, and Mariah. Welcome. I'm Marilyn K. Render. I am a fourth year board member for the I Am That Woman movement. Yay. I currently serve as the Board Cultivation Committee member as well. Currently, I'm a senior program administrator for continuous professional development at the American College of Surgeons. I also serve, I have over 35 years of health care and health information management expertise, as well as governance. I serve as a community advisory council member for Providence Hospital, as well as Inglewood Health Center system for Cook County. So I'm so excited to be on the board for the fourth year.
Yay. Thank you, Marilyn, for all of your support, all that you do. And I absolutely love and appreciate you being here tonight. All right. My next guest, she multitasking as she always is, but this is my girl. She always got my back. She could have easily said, listen, I'm still out in these streets trying to get ready for Thanksgiving, but she said, I got you. I'm gonna call in even if I'm in the car. This is my sister, one of my besties, Tyree. How are you?
Good evening, everyone, and team board members. Yes,
Keep those eyes on the road, but I'm so glad that you are here. You must be on your way home from out shopping.
I am trying to get all of this Thanksgiving stuff together, and company and all the stuff we have to do, and haven't even made it home from church. So yes, I'm Tyree Ann Jenkins, Twyler's older sister by about 10 years. And I've been a board member since conception. So this is the 7th year, I believe it is, going into our 8th year, I think. And I'm excited about what Twyler has done, the vision, the new board team. And I also have a not-for-profit at the time, Madison Christian Health. We have taken about 5 properties of our parents and put them in a not-for-profit, and we're rehabbing them to, as the Lord says, bring them to glory. So they are meeting a community service need. And I do sit on other boards, and I'm just glad to be a part of this. And Twyler she's like our dad. She's been faithful to the mission despite all the tests and trials. She's been faithful. She has endured hardness as a good soldier, as the Lord says, as the word says, to do his will. And she's still plugging on, and we're right behind her.
Thank you so much, Tyree. Yes, this fight is far from being over. I'm just getting started back on this battleground because I'm excited about what we are getting ready to do for women. We are the transformational sisterhood. And I'm just going to ask, Jawaan, I'm going to circle back around to you. What made you join the movement? What resonated with you about the mission of what we do?
Yeah, so when I'm networking and I'm meeting people for the first time, how we first met, 'cause we met through a networking relationship, I'm always trying to understand what people value, right? And the relationships that I build that are really long term are people that have similar values, right? So just part of my practice is very holistic and comprehensive, and just hearing about how you want that, impact women, just not on one level, but in a whole complete way, wanting to make a huge impact, as far as mindfulness, spiritualness. I love the God aspect. And then you want to make sure that everybody had their finances and stuff together, because that is the number one thing when it comes to stress, right? So, just hearing your passion and what you believe, it just drew me in. And I understood that we had some similar values for making an impact. And then I experienced a retreat. And I still take that, with me. I still talk about the foot washing ceremony, because that mindfulness moment, I still think about how far my feet has getting me and guided me and still taking me. So that's really made me want to be a part of the journey long term.
Awesome. Thank you. And Mariah, I'm gonna circle back to you. With the same question. What made you join our board? What resonated with you about our mission and our purpose that you said yes?
Yeah, so I said yes to the movement just because, like you said previously, I was seeking community. I just love how I can be able to learn new skills, financial literacy.
Uh-oh, we may have lost Mariah there for a second.
I'm
I
really
know
just
she,
looking
there she,
for, can you guys hear me? I'm sorry.
yes, go ahead.
I'm just really, looking for, again, community and just learning more. I'm just open to learning and growing as a woman, as a person, as a mother. So, yes.
Awesome. Thank you. And Marilyn, circling back to you, 4 years now, you've been on the board.
Yes.
You've attended a couple of retreats, but there's many things that you could definitely be spending your time doing. But what keeps you coming back?
So I joined the movement because it was something that I truly needed that I didn't know I needed at the
Marilyn, move
time.
your camera just a little bit. It seems like, there you go. Okay.
Okay. It was something that I needed and didn't know I needed at the time. One of the fascinating things was that there were like-minded individuals as myself, and I was able to go to Arizona. And the experiences that I had at Arizona were so powerful to me because at the time, a year previously, I had was laid off from a long-term a career. And so meeting people who were sharing some of the hardships was very vital to me. And I love it because I noticed that I wasn't by myself. I noticed that people cared and people were like-minded like myself. And those experiences were a society. And we were able to nurture and help. And it is a true sisterhood of value. And the mission is each sister helps each other. We're all the same, but we are all connected and we share the same experiences. And then I've just been hooked ever since.
Awesome. Thank you. Tyree, I'm going to position your question just a little bit differently. You've been here since, like you said, conception, which 2018 is when we did the first retreat in Mexico. And then 2019 is when we pivoted to become a nonprofit organization. What have you gleaned from the I Am That Woman movement? How has it impacted your life?
I believe if I wasn't involved in I Am That Woman movement and retreat, I wouldn't be as cognizant of my own, kind of like Marilyn said, my own needs, my own health needs. We just kind of go through life feeling like, we got this and we're well able, and we don't realize how much stress we're under sometimes until it's brought to our attention. We don't realize how we need to be intentional about sowing to our own health. So I think all of the 6 pillars that you keep before us, even the morning meditations that I had kind of fallen off and gotten lazy about getting up, I'm telling I was asking for prayer this morning. This week, like, God, please help me have patience. And then lo and behold, the word that the prayer meditation had for the week was patience. And so while, I've been saved most of my life and I feel like I'm a woman of God, just that daily reminder of what we need to be doing to our emotional, physical, spiritual, nutritional, all of it. It just keeps me mindful. And if you're mindful, when you know better, it gives you more of an opportunity to do better. It's still a struggle, but that constant reminder, all of the things that you put out all the time, just helps me so much. The stress that comes with that.
Tyree's in transition, so we're losing her a little bit. But Tyree, hopefully you'll come back in. I love what you were saying. And I'm so glad it has been helpful to you. And I'm so glad that it's been beneficial to you and that it's been helpful to you. And that's why we are here. And let me just break down those 6 pillars. So for anyone who's watching this and is saying, what are they talking about? What 6 pillars is she talking about? This is what we focus on. Our foundation is our spiritual well-being. So how we believe is certainly what is our guiding light, right? And so our spiritual wellness is our foundation. If this body is a temple, our spiritual foundation is what we start with. And then nutritional, because according to how you eat is how your body performs. Your nutrition is connected to everything in your body. So that second pillar really is about our nutrition and teaching us how to eat healthy and how to nourish our bodies, because when we nourish our bodies, we nourish our minds and we nourish our emotions, right? And then it's our physical well-being. And so when you have good nutrition and you're moving, so just a little tidbit about another hat that I wear, and that is I'm the executive producer of the University of Chicago's Urban Health Initiative Community Health Focus Hour. It's every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. on 1690 WVON, and you can get it on their Facebook page, on Community Health Focus Facebook page, and also on iHeart Radio on the app. And no matter what chronic condition we are talking about, we always talk about, every doctor talks about nutrition and movement. And so that second and third pillar in our 6 pillars are critical to the foundation and the building of who we are as men and women, really. So spiritual, nutritional, physical, and then our mental, right? So as a man thinketh, so is he. So how are you thinking, right? That mirror talk. How are you saying, what are your positive affirmations every day? What's that inner voice talking to you? And how is that resonating with you every day? And then you're emotional. How is that making you feel, right? And so we help you to stay in tuned to those 5 pillars. And then, as Jawaan said, come on, y'all. If our money ain't right, ain't nothing right. The whole house of cards is falling down. We got to have our money tight and right. But if we're believing right, eating right, moving right, thinking right, feeling right, then our money is right. And if it's not right, Jawaan is here to help us get it together. I'm a witness because he's my financial advisor and he's helping me get it together. And so that is what we focus on. That is what we do to help you navigate life. Life is serious right now. And like I gave those statistics, we don't want anyone dying prematurely because they didn't take care of themselves. And whether you're climbing that corporate ladder or whether you're breaking the glass ceiling as an entrepreneur, you still need wellness. So my next question, Jawaan, we have an event coming up as we're coming back strong. And that is our wellness weekend. And you are a speaker at that wellness weekend. It is December 12th through the 14th. If you all haven't registered, just click that QR code right up in the corner and register. We have free on Friday. We have $125 from 9 to 5 on Saturday. That's where Jawaan is going to be. Jawaan, give us a little insight about some of that financial wellness that you'll be talking about on that Saturday.
Yeah, so for the most part, our goal is to really be able to make it so people can have a deeper understanding when it comes to like their finances, right? So like it's so many stressful things that come around with finances and trying to be the mother, be the father, take care of the children, because it's more to just financial planning than just growing your money, right? It's about protecting the things that's important to you. It's about not comparing yourself to other people, but aligning your goals with where you're trying to go. Because so many times when people think about their finances, they're comparing it to other people. They'll say, hey, I'm in a better position than that person, so I must be doing well. And they forget about where they're trying to go. So I always say, and it's the analogy that I've been running with for the last few months, is that, to make a GPS work, you need 2 things, right? If you don't have these 2 things, the GPS doesn't work. You need a goal. You need a destination and a start point, right? If you don't have any of those things, you're not going anywhere, right? As far as from a GPS standpoint. So my goal is to really understand, like, all right, where are you starting? Where are you trying to go? What are some of these other things that exist in the world outside of just growing money? and how do you put yourself in that best position for yourself and your family, right? And keeping that whole house structure in line, just like you said, Twyla.
Yes, keeping that house in line. Marilyn, what are you excited about our wellness weekend, December 12th through the 14th?
I'm excited about our speakers, of course, and just meeting some new people, meeting our new board members, and really starting the ending the year of 2025 in preparation for 2026, because the movement is going global. So we're thinking outside of the box in how we do our initiatives, and we are inviting others to join us as well. So I'm really excited about the new territories that we're going to be in, and I'm looking forward to it.
That is wonderful. Mariah, as soon as you came in, you know how I do. I will put somebody to work. And when you called me and said, listen, Twyler, aside from the amazing retreats that you have once a year, I need some community right now. And we did some brainstorming, and we have a new program that we are launching probably next year, but I'm super excited about it. And it's called the Woman in Totality. Tell us a little bit about this program and why you think it's important for us to offer this.
I believe this program is very important because I truly believe that women are under a lot of stress, especially now in this economy that we're in at the moment, and work and kids and just daily life can get very, very hectic. So I think that um, in totality, I think that just having space, a safe space for women to go to connect with other people from all different races and all different parts of life, I think it'll be very, very beneficial. I'm excited to just meet new people from different walks of life. I'm excited to learn. I'm always in a position where I'm open to more and more knowledge and learning other people's fields, and again about like the financial literacy. I'm really, really excited to tap into that a little bit, and yeah, I think it's going to be awesome.
I do too. And so this Woman in Totality, you all, is going to be on Zoom. We're going to start off this community on Zoom, and we are going to meet every second Tuesday of the month at 7 p.m. And we'll be getting new branding out, and we'll have speakers again around our 6 pillars of wellness. But it's a community. So we want women, we have the podcast, but we want women to be able to have a space from, again, globally, from wherever you live, to be able to come and connect and talk about not just, maybe what someone else is going through, but what you're going through and how we can support you and hold you accountable, hold us accountable, and how we can be the transformational sisterhood, the transformative sisterhood that we are setting out to be. So I'm excited, Mariah, about launching that new program. And Tyree, I know you are still in transition to getting to where you're going. I'm not going to try and ask you too many questions, but I know right now, this is a question I wanted to ask you. Right now, with so many women being unemployed and so many women stressed out, what are some things that you would advise women to do, and some opportunities that you may even have? I know you're bringing one of your side hustles to the wellness weekend to give women some leverage on making some money. Tell us a little bit about why it's important to look beyond just your 9 to 5, and some things that you would advise women to do right now.
Well, one of the things, and the primary thing is preventive care. The saying, an ounce of prevention outweighs a pound of cure. And even for myself, I'm learning as I'm aging that we can do some things to relieve our stress, even if it's just supplements, the things back to the pillars of health. And so one of my one of my 7 streams, as the Bible says, if not 8 streams of resources, is my health and wellness, where I share with individuals how to just do preventive things to take care of their health, just supplements or the hydration. When a lot of people don't like to drink, like myself, water, and just feeding your body what it needs, as the Lord has been telling me, sow health to your body. And that, and even as Jawaan has been saying about relieving some financial stress, there's some small things that we can do if you help others. The motto of our health and wellness business is enhancing the lives of others by helping them reach their goals. So by helping other people reach their goals, our health and wellness business, which has been a good financial blessing to me from just helping other people in their health. So one simple thing is helping other people in their health. And I am going to bring my health and wellness, and it is an income stream as other people are interested in learning all about it.
Yes. So, okay, I'm going to say it again, you all. December 12th through the 14th with that little QR code up in the corner. Go ahead and register. It is on Zoom. Let me show you all this power-packed weekend. We have some amazing speakers coming to the stage. I'm going to flip through these. We have Jawaan, Avant, Chanel Tyler, Monica Moss, the First Lady of Trinity United Church of Christ. We have Valerie Tyler, our fitness guru. We have Sonia Petreska, who's going to be teaching us EFT. We have Debbie Pickus, who says, listen, we got some badass women out here, and we're going to help you be one of them. So come on and do Debbie's session. We have Angelina Grant, who is one of our sound bath therapists. So on Sunday, the 14th of December, we are doing a sound bath. You don't want to miss it. It's only $30. So be there. We have Dr. Krista Robinson-Lyles, who's doing our opening session on Friday. We have Sherry Ledwell, who is a dietitian, who's going to be talking about our nutrition, and none other than MY, Twyler Jenkins, who will be facilitating all of this. And we even have other speakers who are still yet to be lined up. AI is one of our sessions. I'm meeting with her tomorrow. Listen, AI is changing the world. If anybody don't know about ChatGPT, you've been left behind. The rapture ain't came yet, but you've been left behind if you don't know ChatGPT. And so there's so much going on with AI. We're going to give you a whole session to tell you about that. That is going to be our longest session on Saturday, an hour and a half. We're diving deep into how to use those prompts for AI. And so, but again, all of our 6 pillars of wellness. Jawaan's coming talking about our finances, along with Jacqueline Campbell, who is a former Chase C-suite executive that is now helping women to get into the money management industry. So if you are laid off, you have no excuse not to be at this Women's Wellness Weekend, because we even have scholarships. It's only $125 for a whole day. Includes lunch, includes a continental breakfast, and all of this content and great networking opportunities. So ladies, if you can't even afford $125, just let us know. We'll give you one of our scholarships. But there's no excuse. You need to be in the room. And Jawaan, before I let you go, give us a word of wisdom right now with everything that's going on with the financial markets, everything that's going on with the attack on women. What is your best advice for us right now when it comes to our financial wellness?
Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. It's a lot of uncertainty in the world. Things are changing. The things that have been, even if I take just my financial hat off for a second, when we're in these times, it's the spiritualness that's really going to get us through, and understanding that we do have someone who's going to come through and provide what we need to provide right on time. And the word of wisdom is that we unsurvived 100% everything we've been through. So if you're going through something right now, you'll get through it because you've been through things before that you got through it. You didn't know how you was going to do it, but it happened, right? But in the financial world, with all the uncertainty, just have patience. These things go through trends and cycles. The economy goes up and down. We go through a lot of different periods like this. So it's not super abnormal, but the loss of jobs and loss of work, it's just the mindset of, during COVID, that great migration, a lot of people were laid off, and people were always taught that jobs are secure, right? And we learned very quickly that, jobs aren't as secure because you could be let go at any moment and things like that. So I'll say just, think about your goals. If you are at home and you're out of work, reset, retool, think about where you want to go, think about other skills and other things that you could do to make that happen. And when it comes to the financial planning aspect, have a conversation, see where it's at, see where you're at, and just kind of work through there. So don't panic, don't stress, and things will kind of work itself out.
All right. I appreciate you. I know you got to jump to another event, but I appreciate you taking the time tonight to be with us. And I'm taking that word of wisdom to heart. Don't panic. Don't stress. Come to the Women's Wellness Weekend, December 12th through the 14th. Talk to you. If you're stressing about your finances, Jawaan will give you a free consultation. He will lead you. He will guide you. And we also have other resources. Thank you for joining the board. Thank you for joining us tonight, Jawaan. Have a good evening.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure. It's going to be an awesome weekend. Come show up, come support. It's going to be an amazing community, and it's going to be great. So thank you for having me, Twyler. Nice seeing everybody again, and I'll see you and talk to you all soon.
All right. That was Jawaan Avant, our one of our newest board members and also one of our speakers for our Women's Wellness Weekend, December 12th through the 14th. You can get your tickets right with that QR code up in the corner. And so do not miss it. And let me tell y'all something. We have limited spots on Saturday, and this is going to sell out. I say it every year. I have learned not to panic. Where our ticket sales are right now, some people would say you might want to cancel. But when I guarantee you that we will have a waiting list when it comes, my phone, my text messages, my DMs will be blowing up talking about, can I sit in a chair in a corner? I don't even need a cracker. I'll bring my own snacks. I just need to be in a room, Twyler. I meant to do it when you said it on November the 23rd, and then I got sidetracked. Listen, 50 women in the room. This is going to be an intimate experience, and you need to go ahead and register with that QR code right up there in the corner. All right. So I think Mariah came back. Let me see if she's back with us. We're getting ready to close out, but I just wanted to have our board members to share a couple of more things. And yes, Alicia says, sounds exciting. It is, girl. Come on, Sister Fuller. Come on and get your tickets now. It is going to be amazing. I'm telling you. It's on Zoom on Friday. It's in person on Saturday. Might be hybrid. I'm going to do a site visit tomorrow. We might, for those who are not in Chicago, we might be able to tune you in on Saturday and let you in the room. And then Sunday, of course, our sound bath, and we'll be back with our podcast live as well. All right, Marilyn, I'm going to circle back to you as we are finishing up the show. Our spiritual well-being is really important. Again, Marilyn, that I say is the foundation of our 6 pillars. Tell me from your perspective, which one of the pillars is most important to you? And which one of those pillars do you think the I Am That Woman movement, as we go into next year, is going to be critical for us to spend some time on?
For the movement, I thought about this long and hard because I've gone through several different pillars being on the board for 4 years. But I would say mine is definitely spiritual and financial. We are having a midlife job loss. I am better equipped to help others go through that because you go through a grieving effect. It is how you come out of that, but you're learning so many different things about yourself, about your family, about being a woman. You know, it's later in life when you lose it, the interviewing process, the whole gamut. So for the movement, I would say mental is definitely one of the top ones, but mental, spiritual, and financial for women that are over 55, that was a big wake-up call for me. And so the movement allowed me to find like-minded individuals. Twyler, you're just a blessing. The board members and all of the ladies that we met, we have a connection. Someone in the movement has experienced something you have experienced, and you have a sisterhood to help you through that. Whether it's grief, I said the spiritual aspect, profound grief, loss, everything that is needed for a woman is within the movement.
Everything that is needed for a woman is in the movement. I love it. That is why we do this work. As we're starting to close out, Tyree, give us some words of wisdom as we're going into 2026. This has been a trying year, I think, for all of us. And one way or another, I mean, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually, it has not been easy. But I'm also saying that I think we need to be even more equipped for next year. I don't think we've seen anything yet. I think we're just in the beginning of needing to know how to, I say, keep our head on our shoulders. The other thing that you hear me say all the time, it's critical for us to learn how to be still, be quiet, and be open. Because our minds can be racing at 1,000 miles a minute, and we can miss our blessings because we're on the right hand and we're supposed to be on the left hand. But that's just me. What are your words of wisdom for women right now? And how are you navigating even your own health and wellness right now?
Let's see. Okay. As I said, I'll be 64 in about 3 months.
Girl, you need to stop telling people them lies. You ain't no 64.
And I feel like I have the spiritual part down to, So, but what the Lord has been telling me, and I said this a minute ago before I went into a bad spot, is we have to sow health to our flesh. Because no matter how intelligent you are, no matter how much money you have, no matter how spiritual you think you are, the Holy Spirit is always talking. He's always leading and guiding and prompting us. He's faithful and he loves us. And so if you're not sowing to health to your flesh, then everything else, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters because you don't have the energy, you don't have the wherewithal, you don't have the mindset. It's like, oh, I can't, I don't want to, I don't feel like it. So for me and the Holy Spirit helping me, what he specifically, and thank God for grace because I still don't have it right. But every day, most days, a bad weekend, but most days, again, I just thank the Lord for I am that woman because it keeps me conscientious of what he's even telling me to do. And I'm without excuse. And I tell people all the time, obedience is better than sacrifice. We were talking about this earlier this week. Oh, I'm a fast on Wednesdays. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But is that what the Lord requires of you? Because remember in Isaiah 58, he's like, you doing these fastings that I don't even accept. I need not what you're giving me. He wants what he wants from us. And so in that being still, being quiet and being open, that obedience, because we can hear. I hear God. God said. And then we want to pick and choose what we'll be obedient to. So when we think it's optional, to sow health to our bodies. Put the sugar down.
Yes,
Put the salt down. Because in the state of our world, not the US, of our world, and the atmosphere is so charged with anxiety and all the emotional and mental health issues that, not if it's not us, it's our family. So my words of wisdom as the Holy Spirit is telling me to be able to do anything, You have to be obedient and sow health to your flesh. And that includes what you're looking and listening to. You can't look at everything on TV. You can't listen to everything on the radio. How is it encouraging your mind and your body to be obedient? Even in church this today, it's like the Lord has said, I'm with you. I'm gracious. I'm carrying you. I'm your Abba Father. I love you. It's like, but come on. Surrender. Surrender. That's my word of wisdom. Surrender to what the Spirit of God is whispering to your heart to do. So you're not on the other side talking about, I will live and not die. I say this all the time. Don't be on the other side of your health talking about quoting scriptures that you're going to reap what you sow. If you sow damnation to your health, you're going to reap it. Don't I mean, sometimes he is gracious. We never know out of our disobedience if when we are on our bed of affliction, if he will say he's going to give extended years. He doesn't always do that because of your disobedience in all things. Once you hear, surrender and be obedient because obedience is better than sacrifice. I'm a fast 3 days. He didn't call you to fast 3 days. I'm a fast 7 days. He didn't say fast 7 days. He said, put the salt down. Put the sugar down.
All right. I know that's right. Thank you, Alicia, for saying she is preaching. Yes, she is preaching not only to us, but also to herself, because we have all been going through so. So we're sisters. So y'all know we talk all the time. So I know a few things. So she preaching and I hope she listening, taking notes and ready, right? And so, but that's for all of us. But that's
Amen.
why we are here. And that's why I'm so excited to be back, bigger, stronger, better than ever. I think we lost Mariah again. Hopefully she'll be able to come back for us to be able to close out. So a couple of announcements. So I've been telling you all about our wellness weekend. Again, that's December 12th through the 14th. We want to see you all on Zoom. We want at least 100 women on Zoom. We have no excuse. It's free. We got to get this word out as we are going into next year. We've got to make sure that we are ready and prepared for our health. Let me tell you, our food is changing. My sister was in the grocery store today picking up some greens. She said they were huge, and she said they didn't have a brown spot on them. And I said, leave them bioengineered greens right on over in that produce until I go, and either we're going to go to the farmer's market, the Dutch market, we're going to go somewhere and find us some greens that we know are healthy. We need to know where to get, we need to do farm to table. Do you hear me? So okay, I'm not going to get on that soapbox, but anyway, we need to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves. December 12th through the 14th, come on and register and sign up. It is on Zoom on Friday. It is free on Friday. We got to have at least 100 women on that Zoom on Friday. It's amazing content and information. Go on the Eventbrite link and you'll see the whole schedule. Saturday, only $125. And we do have some sponsorships. If you cannot afford that, we have amazing speakers. All of our 6 pillars of wellness we will be addressing. And we have vendors who will be there. If you are interested in vending, reach out to us. It's only $50 to be a vendor all day long. And then on Sunday, it's our sound bath. We can't have a wellness weekend without taking some time to be still, be quiet, and be open. So on Sunday, we're doing a sound bath, and I hope that you will join us for that. That's only $30. So I'm keeping things very, very reasonable at or below cost, seriously. But I want to make sure that we have the right women in the room. And you want to see why we're coming back stronger, bigger, better than ever? We have new board members, Jawaan, Avant, Tara Daly, Mariah Sampson, Martina Smith, and then our current board members, Angela Faison, Glenda Gill, Twyler Jenkins, Shanita Muse, Marilyn Render, and myself as the chairman of the board. I am so excited and want to thank every single last one of our board members, our new members who are jumping right in, just like Mariah, jumping right in, getting started, already leading programming, and so many others. Marilyn, we just did a program together. She just led helping our seniors in the community. We are all about keeping everyone informed. Tyree, driving all the way up from Indiana, gonna be here offering programming, offering information to help you. If you are laid off, there's no excuse. We have resources for you to be able to make money by helping someone else. And so listen, ladies, we are here for you. Make sure that you stay connected to us on our social media platforms. We have a private Facebook group. We're on LinkedIn. We're on YouTube. This is just our first of many podcasts every Sunday at 4:30. You can join us here, right here, the Woman Within podcast. We are going to be bringing you wonderful content all over again like we used to. We have had Susan Taylor, Kim Coles, Tracy Edmonds, Regina Bell. I mean, our speaker lineup at our retreats have been amazing. Letitia Vaughn. I can just go on and on with the level of ladies we have had on our stages. And so stay tuned because we're doing the Women's Wellness Weekend in December. But when I tell y'all we coming back next October, woo, y'all better get it ready. Get your finances ready. I don't want to hear no excuses talking about I can't afford. We don't even have those words in our vocabulary. But the resort that we are going to next October, y'all better be ready. Y'all better be ready. You're going to need some time to be still, be quiet, and be open after another 10 months of everything that we would have gone through in 2026. Our minds at peace. All right, ladies, I appreciate you all being here with me today. Marilyn, any closing words that you want to leave with the ladies?
Closing words is you gotta join us. You're gonna regret it if you don't. You are in the house with the most amazing and successful women who are there for you, who have the resources, who are community-based, faith-based, spiritual, and everything that your soul needs. We are that and more.
The transformational sisterhood. Tyree,
Yes.
closing words?
Well, by the time we have the retreat and the session in a couple of weeks, we're right at the end of the year. Within another couple of weeks, we'll be at the end of the year. And I think it's imperative that we, again, talking about sowing to our spirit, sowing to our minds. This is a great opportunity, and Twyler just offered for you to come for nothing. So I mean, you got to be. I say stuck on stuck. I won't say stuck on stupid, stuck on stuck. Because she just took anybody to hear this. It really has no excuse. And as I just said, the Lord is saying that we're without an excuse. So here you're giving us everything we need once again to be without excuse, to be able to pivot our lives on every level, on all the 6 pillars, on every level. Again, you're giving us an opportunity to hear. You're bringing in experts to teach us, not yourselves, but experts in our fields. So, I mean, it would be a very unwise thing for anyone under the sound of this platform tonight to not take advantage of what God is putting before you. He said he'd lay a table before you. So here, despite everything that's going on, he has prepared the table. So he's faithful. He's doing everything he said he'll do. What about you?
Wow, powerful closing words. All right, Marilyn, Tyree, Jawaan, and Mariah, thank you all so much for lending your Sunday afternoon with the I Am That Woman, the Woman Within podcast, our first of many. I'm excited. I appreciate you. I love you, and I wish you well. And hopefully I'll see you or hear you on the line in the morning at 5:30 a.m. I'm still closing this show with giving information on our spiritual well-being. So I'll make that announcement. And if you are so inclined, please join us on our community meditation and prayer call at 5:30. Thanks, ladies.
Thank-
All right. So I always close the show letting you know where you can have spiritual wellness every Monday through Friday. Listen, this is one thing that while we were on pause in some areas, we did not pause with our spiritual well-being. We still have our beautiful community that is just a phone call. Literally, all you have to do is to call the number Monday through Friday, 5:30 a.m. Join us. If you are feeling stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, find peace, purpose, and spiritual renewal. Our meditation and prayer community call is Monday through Friday, 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. and that's 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. The number is 669-275-1828. Again, that's 669-275-1828. There are so many women and men who are suffering right now with grief, the loss of employment, the loss of a loved one. You could just be stressed out with what's going on in this world. You are not alone. Yesterday, for the Community Health Focus Hour, our show was about mental health, and it was about how to cope with trauma and grief. It touched my heart when we had a young man call in and tell us he's not okay. The most courageous thing that he could have done was picked up that phone and called into our station. And we gave him someone to call. And I hope we gave him hope. I hope we let him know that you're not alone and you can navigate this, and not only navigate it, but you can come out on top and you can win. So if you are that man or if you are that woman who is dealing with grief, stress, anxiety, so many of the pressures that's going on, do not try to do it alone. If you are depressed, if you are having suicidal ideation, call into our prayer line. Do not hesitate. You don't even have to say anything. Just let us be there to pray for you and with you. 669-275-1828. And if 5:30 a.m. or 6:30 a.m. is too early for you, I always post the recording. You can go back and listen to it. You can follow us on social media. I generally post it early in the morning, and it is a recording you can download and just listen in. Let God minister to your spirit. We're not a religious movement or organization, but we do believe your spiritual foundation is imperative to how you live according to how you believe, and we're here to help strengthen that. I want to thank you for joining us today for the I Am That Woman movement, the Woman Within podcast. I'm Twyler Jenkins, the founder and CEO. And until next time, I pray that you stay well as you be well. And I pray that you are empowered by his power. And we'll see you next Sunday. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.
Every day